That was also the greatest entrance music in professional wrestling history. I felt like it was the 1920s. It was fantastic and I loved it. The crane stance being utilized by Dastardly Danny Doring.
Doring's a jabber. He's Scottish anyway. It doesn't matter.
And joining me now in the commentary booth is, I'm not your boyfriend, this is John Solo. Say hi.
Thanks for clarifying that there, Emil. You know, Dastardly Danny Doring making his return to Force One Pro Wrestling tonight, NWA Force One Pro Wrestling. This is a man, he's a former ECW, original ECW Tag Team Champion. He's worked for WWE, he's worked for TNA in the early pay-per-views, and he is a former NWA Force One Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. He lost that belt to a man who no longer works here. And he expressed some frustration. I had the opportunity to speak to him before the show. Perhaps we'll be releasing that as part of CHR or one of our other podcasts. Some of the information that Mr. Doring has shared about feeling that he should not have to work his way up through the ranks here in Force One Pro Wrestling. He should just be automatically given the belt.
Well, speaking of working his way up the ranks, last month, Ryu Lee, he lost his Junior Heavyweight Championship. Well, it looks like Ryu Lee is done, messing with the Junior Heavyweight division. He's in here with a former two-time heavyweight champion, Danny Doring. He's been bulking up in recent months, and it looks like Ryu is trying to transition himself into the heavyweight ranks. Do you think he'll be successful?
Definitely. He's trying to make his mark in the heavyweight division. And at this point in time, you've got to keep in mind, some of the history of wrestling, you notice when Bret Hart lost the Intercontinental Championship, it did not stagnate his career. As a matter of fact, he was successful in then working towards and winning the World Heavyweight Championship. Perhaps that's what Ryu Lee is looking to do right now. But that was simply a stepping stone, and it's time for him to step up with the big guys.
And you know what? It only took Bret Hart a month to win the world title after losing Intercontinental Championship. So we know it doesn't take long when you're moving up divisions. In this case, it's not about one division being better than the other. It's a weight issue, and we see it in professional boxing and mixed martial arts all the time. Competitors try to bulk up and lose weight to win championships in other divisions. Ryu, he's a two-time junior heavyweight champion. He thinks, he's done, in the junior heavyweight ranks. He's trying to bulk up and create a bigger impact. And what's also rather interesting to me is how Dastardly Danny Doring came back into the ring now, and he's still acting like the same old Danny Doring that we all used to know and mostly hate. And the crowd doesn't really like Ryu Lee either. So, I don't know how the crowd is going to react to a match like this.
That is an interesting point you're talking about. Dastardly Danny Doring not endearing himself to the crowd, but when you look at a competitor such as Ryu Lee, who's constantly reinventing himself, starting out as a tag team wrestler, working his way from a tag team, going into a feud against his former partner, working his way up through the ranks in the junior heavyweight division, winning the belt, losing the belt, fighting back to win it again, losing it again, now working his way in the heavyweight division and saying he wants to make his mark on NWA Force One Pro Wrestling. He wants to make his mark on the world. And Ryu Lee getting an opportunity tonight, unlike many others, facing a man with the experience and the ring savvy, Dastardly Danny Doring.
Absolutely right, and it looked like Ryu was making a heavy evolution right there, but he got his hair pulled and he was slammed back down to the mat. Danny Doring's been doing this for years. Like you said, he was a member of the original ECW. He's been up and down the pike. He's from Pepper Pike, So, he's been up and down the pike. He's been all through Pepper Pike and the Black Horse Pike. I took the White Horse Pike to get here, but that's neither here nor there. No, the weather is terrible.
One of the things that's very important to mention about Dastardly Danny Doring is, although tonight he's here with NWA Force One Pro Wrestling, he has been an NWA heavyweight champion in many different divisions. He won that NWA Florida heavyweight title over the in the ring. Ryu Lee with that reverse heel kick, able to spin. Oh, what a that that would be.
He had a lateral press after that spinning roundhouse kick that caught him square on the chest. Now snapmares him over. Kick right to the upper back, right in between the shoulder blades. Ryu Lee has been upping his game in the strike department as of late. Body slam, lateral press. Didn't hook the leg, which caused Danny Doring to scoot right out the back door. And look, it's Ryu Lee who has the advantage right now. What a shot. Right hand, square to the jaw. Look at that reversal. Yeah, he just countered a Irish whip attempt into a reverse Russian leg sweep, just driving his face into the mat. Now Doring now, a big handful of hair, driving him into the turnbuckle.
Chopping the big man down. Ryu Lee may have bulked up, but I'm telling you right now, if you get a shoulder like that in your ass, you're going to go split into it.
You're absolutely right. Oh! What a kick right to the face. Doring now gets elevated. Oh! Ryu had him up on his shoulder. Yeah, he just dropped down to his knees, and with that, kind of jutted his shoulder up right into the midsection.
Doring favoring that left arm right now.
He got out of the way, that baseball slide. He's able to regain the advantage.
Fans know who to get behind in this match. But so far, there's no doubting the athletic ability of both of these competitors. This time with the guillotine on Destiny Danny Doring across the top rope.
Yeah, it's looking like, to me right now, as Ryu comes over the top of that slingshot somersault senton, to me it's looking like, who's a better cheater? It's looking to me right now, it's like, who is a better cheater right now? Is it Danny Doring, who's been up and down the ring, back and forth, or is it Ryu Lee, who is a young, brash competitor who has been under the tutelage of Millionaire Ted? Danny Doring now claiming that's a chokehold. It's like Ryu Lee, firm in control with that rear chin lock. Now switches the grip. That's a headlock. No. The headlock gets broken. Danny Doring comes off. Oh, there it is. The bareback, as he called that. Look at the feet.
Doring on the ropes. Doring with his feet on the ropes. Now that is a tactic that Spanky123 should be very familiar with. As you recall, at one point in time, Spanky123 was the personal referee and the personal security assistant for Dastardly Danny Doring.
Yeah, you're right, but a lot has changed since then.
I don't know how the NWA Force One Pro Wrestling officials would allow Spanky123 in the ring with Dastardly Danny Doring again.
Possibly,
Oh, and a double clothesline right in the center of the ring, and both men are landing.
no, possibly they might have been thinking enough time has went by. Danny Doring's been away for enough time that, maybe the hatchet could have been buried, and maybe it wouldn't be an issue.
There's a moon out tonight.
That's disgusting, John.
All right, we've returned from Tales from the Dark Side.
Don't be so gross. Oh, what a shot. Speaking of gross.
Oh, double hands.
What a strike exchange in the middle of the ring.
I don't think Ryu Lee's going to win this contest. Not that way.
Look at that spinning heel kick.
Outstanding.
All right, I've seen this combo time and time. Oh, no. He changed it up on me. He changed it up on me. I thought I'd seen it all.